It's Asian May, and I'm back with another ASMR video. And today we have a special guest. Hey, babe, you really have a good ASMR voice.
You think so?
It depends.
Why you say that?
It's better when you like doing it naturally. Okay, so to start this video off, I'm going to put some Vaseline on Lauren's lips because they're kind of dry.
I need some more.
I ain't never put nothing on there. That's enough.
A little more. That's good.
Oh, thank you. No problem. Okay. So today we're gonna be doing a story time on why we had to move out of our apartment, and I'm gonna just give a backstory. So we moved into this apartment on July 5th of last year, right? And mind you, when we first signed the lease was already written out for June 30th, which was very confusing because that's like the day I applied because they got back with us like really quick. So I'm gonna give it like a little background. It's kind of hard like for me to stay on track, but I'm gonna try to stay on track. Okay. So originally, we honestly did not know what type of like community this was. All we knew was this was like affordable housing. Come to find out, it was equal opportunity housing. So that's very different from like Section A, and stuff like that. That's very different. Equal housing opportunity means that like it's like a second chance type of community. So that means people from different backgrounds were like staying there. Okay, so what do we want to cover?
Let me start.
Okay, because honestly, I'm not getting to the point quick enough. Go ahead.
Okay, so when we first moved there, it was very nice. It was like a couple, I want to say red flags, I'll say yellow flags. Like,
Yellow flags.
but it wasn't like having to do with the actual apartment complex. It was more so the people. Like, the people was a little dirty. Like, on the stairs, they'll have like trash and stuff. But like, I think that's the people's fault, not the complex fault. But it wasn't nothing bad. So like, oh, we just hate it here.
Yeah, when we first moved in, y'all, the apartment was nice. The community was nice. They had just built these apartments, so like we were like the second person to like live in this
I
unit.
think it was first, huh?
We was second.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, 'cause it was very new. Like it was quiet. Like people were still like moving into the community.
Yeah, they fixed stuff really fast. Like, our refrigerator went out. They got us up like a whole new one. Like, less than a week for sure. Like 3 days.
Yeah. So, okay, I want to say the first incident was honestly the trash. Like the community over time, it started being like really dirty. Like they have two different entrances. You can get into your apartment, our apartment. You could take the elevators because we lived on the 3rd floor, or you could take the steps. A lot of times we would take the steps because the steps would be quicker, but the elevators smell like piss. So the stairs smell like piss.
And then it's like, it was like stairs, like they inside stairs, you know, most apartment got outside stairs. It was like you basically not like going to the room, but like you open the door to the stairwell.
So a good example would be, you know how it's like a hotel style, like second coating. Like you walk into the building and the apartments were like on the inside. And you know, not too many apartments are like that unless you live like in high rises and stuff like that. So one thing that really started to irritate us was the cigarette smell in the hallways. Like this girl, she stayed right by the exit door. The girl was standing outside of her apartment and smoked a cigarette.
Instead of just going outside, and she was right next to the door.
That's what I'm saying. And then it looked like they was like running a daycare. They was standing as running a daycare. We saw white chair, black chair, Chinese chair, sag ass pampers, all type of shit. All type of stuff. So that was like the first thing that started.
Let me tell the second one.
What's the second one?
The second incident, which we should have thought it was a way bigger issue, but for some reason we kind of went by it, like kind of fast. But that's when my car bit tired, so I'm not thinking. So when I go get out the car to go back into the apartment after getting the food, I left my keys in the car, and I gotta push the starters off the keys in there. You can start it up, but I didn't even realize it till the next day. So the next day, I go to the car, no car. I wear glasses. I didn't have my glasses on, so I'm like, okay, maybe I'm tripping. I walked around the whole parking lot. I didn't see the car. I ran back upstairs to go get Asia. I was like, babe, like, I don't see my car. And she was like, what? What do you mean? Because I'm always Joseph and playing. But this time, I was not Joseph or playing. Do you remember what happened after that? After I came got you?
We just looked for the car. We was like, are we tripping? Like,
oh no, we called the police. Police will put me on hold.
Your throat hurt too. Your throat hurt.
No.
Whispering be making my throat hurt.
No. Okay. Because I'm not really talking. Whisper, I'm more so talking low.
Okay, maybe I should try that. But yeah, so we called the police and stuff. So,
oh, and we did call my mama. I was more
we did all that. We did all that, and the first day we saw it was gone.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That was immediately.
Okay.
I was more scared to talk to my mama than the police, honestly.
Yeah. So let me tell y'all what happened. So we called the police. No, we called the leasing people because I think it was like a Friday.
Yeah, it was a Saturday.
It was a Saturday, and I got one of the leasing agent's phone number. So I asked her, like, I told her what happened. I was like, can we see the cameras? She was like, we will have to talk to the head leasing manager.
Yeah.
Jan, her name Jan, and Shonda is the leasing agent.
Why you saying they name?
Cause I don't give a fuck.
Nobody gonna know.
That's what I'm saying. And Jan was the manager. So Jan was like, we can't watch the cameras. We have to watch the cameras with like authorities or whatever like that. Yeah. So we called the people. The people was like, okay, I'm here. Like let's get it on the road.
And then she talked about, oh, I'm out of town. Girl, what?
So then she was like, okay, you need a police report. He needs to have a police report. So we got her the police report and everything. The girl still, then she changed her story. She was like, oh, only we can watch the cameras. Like, she never got back with us. We sent her the police report. It was like never no other communication after that.
Never said nothing else. Oh, but if y'all want to know, I got my car back. It was fine. It wasn't wrecked. The inside was real dirty, but I just got it not detailed, just got it clean. And it was fine. I got my car back.
So the car was found like in 2 cities over. It was like 2 hours away.
Way more than 2 cities. It was 2 hours away from us.
Yeah, it was 2 hours away, and it was 2 young children, very ghetto or whatever like that. But they end up being charged and stuff like that. So that was the first red flag. The second yellow flags was like the community.
Well, hold on, but that really should have been a red flag. But I think because I left my keys in the car, I really feel like it was my fault, so I didn't really blame the apartment complex. I left the keys in there, so I couldn't blame nobody but myself. That's why we ain't taking that serious.
Yeah, but also like I had been talking to my friend. This girl I went to school with, she lived in the community before me, and she had already said, and also Lauren saw people like pulling on door handles, going around like pulling on people's car door handles. So
yeah.
like it was ratchet. And mind you, we stayed downtown, and you know, like in any city downtown, any downtown city, it's full of homeless people, crackheads, all type of stuff. So like it was bound to be problems. Okay, so also what happened? The other yellow flags was the cigarette, and like the community started to become very dirty. And then also bugs kept getting in the house, like spiders.
Termites.
We started seeing roaches when our neighbors moved in.
Yeah, I think they was nasty.
Yeah, we saw occasional roaches. We ain't had no roaches.
No, it wasn't us.
It wasn't her.
When the people next to us moved in, all of a sudden we started seeing them. We didn't have them at first.
Yes.
Stop blaming them.
So yeah, at this point, like I'm a fucking exterminator at this point. Okay, so boom.
Oh, lizards.
Lizards.
We got 2 lizards. We seen 2 lizards.
Yeah, it was bad. Basically, it was bad. Okay, so after that, we noticed a lot of people started moving out, right? A lot of vacant units was on our floor. So then we started to know what it's like.
Oh, babe. Remember when the dude next to us, he moved in, he had that good security camera that turns around. I think he a drug dealer or something because, you know, I have Ring cameras you put on your door. No, he had like a mobile one. And when people pass, they would turn and like watch you. I don't know what he was trying to see so bad. I think he was looking for the police or something because I don't know. That's suspicious.
That was very suspicious. first one was she was coming home from work. You could tell it, babe. Go ahead.
Okay. So like I said, I work shift work, so sometimes I work nights. I work 5 to 5. So this night I worked 5 p.m. I got off at 5 a.m. So when I got home, it was like 5:18, 5:20 in the morning. And I go up the steps like I normally do. And I saw a man, presumably a crackhead, laying passed out on the steps. And he was like blocking the stairs. So like I had to step over him to get up to the apartment. And I froze a little bit. I got scared. I was like, "Are you okay?" And he couldn't even talk. He was just like moaning and groaning. And so when I got upstairs, Asia was up. I was like, "Nah, babe, like we need to move." Like, and I think she kind of took me serious, but she was just like, "Yeah, that is weird, babe. Like, I'm gonna start walking down with you or stuff like that." Which I feel like we shouldn't have to do. Like, you should feel comfortable in your house. But she was like, she started walking me down the stairs. Sometimes I carry me a little knife downstairs, but you shouldn't have to do all that, you know?
Right.
Then you want to tell me about the second one?
Okay, so the second one, honestly, Lauren had all of these interactions, but I'll tell the second one. Okay, so girl, Lauren was going downstairs for something, and basically when she was walking down the stairs, a crackhead had popped out and she said boo, and she was laughing, and like Lauren was like, ain't nothing funny, like, bitch, why is you playing?
It was like you could tell she was on drugs and she was with her man. I guess that was her boyfriend, husband, whatever. Well, I know it's her husband because we're gonna tell you in the next situation it was her husband. But they was going up the stairs to like, I'm assuming they went going on our floor, like the third floor. But I was opening the door at the same time she was coming through the door, and she talking about some boom, girl. This is not time for games, seriously.
Exactly. Okay, so the third interaction was what we was doing. Don't tell me. All I know is we had went downstairs for something, and we was going back upstairs. This time we had took the elevators. Then I remembered I had to go get something from my godmama house, so I told Lauren to go upstairs. She wanted me to walk with her, but I was like, "You good? Like, it's the elevators. You good?"
I just had a feeling.
She had a feeling, and basically her intuition was right. So I was in the midst of me calling her. She was calling me, and then like I was saying hello, but like she never said nothing. And then I heard someone talking to her, and I was like, "Who is you talking to?" And then she was like, "Babe, why this fucking lady like sprung out?" She was basically using the wall as her crutch, and she was like moaning and groaning. She was looking for her husband.
Like she was like, where my husband? My husband. And I'm like, she wasn't even saying like words. You couldn't tell what she was saying, but like you could tell she was high as a fucking kite.
Yeah, basically the lady was on drugs, so like that was a weird interaction. She was sprung out.
Oh, and then so I was on the phone with Asia, and I was gonna go downstairs with her to the car because I was gonna go with her because I got scared because she was like in front of our apartment, and I didn't want to see which apartment we was in, so I didn't want to go to the door. So I looked back to see what she was, to see if she was watching me, if I should go to the apartment or downstairs, and she started following me.
Yeah, the lady started following her, and you know what's crazy? So this, this same night when I came back home, Lauren was calling me, and she was basically trying to see where I was, so she could watch me come upstairs.
No, babe, this was another day. We went to the career fair.
No, babe, this was that same night.
He was speaking around the corner.
This was that same night.
It was.
It was. So this same night, basically, she would call me, and I'm walking down the hallway. I took the elevators this time. She was like, "Babe, where you at?" And I didn't want to make it sound suspicious because it sounded instances with crackheads.
Oh, man, and then tell them what we seen on the stairs. So then once we decided to move out, we had went apartment looking. Like the next day, it was like no, like we need to look for a new apartment. We was going downstairs to go look. We was going to look for the apartment. Yeah. Going downstairs.
Oh wait, before you say that, mind you, after all of this happened, that same day, I went to the leasing manager. I told Jen everything that happened. Oh wait, no, tell what you was finna say.
I was about to tell about the drugs on the stairs and the crime scene state. So we started going downstairs. We seen drugs on leaving and go look at other apartments. We seen drugs on the stairs.
Somebody left their dope on the stairs.
Yes, and then they had crime scene tape. Like you could tell it was
no,
like
that was after.
That wasn't the same day.
No, because after we seen the dope, that's when I told Jen I saw the pictures. I went down to the office and I talked to her. She was just like, oh, I'm gonna get everything back in order. Send me these pictures to my email, basically trying to get me to stay. And I had mentioned to her that like my lease was already up. I was on a month to month. And basically she was trying to tell me like, no, it rolled over to another 12 months.
She thought you was dumb or something. I don't know what she was thinking about.
Yes. And in less than 24 hours, the next day, me and her had broke up, y'all.
What broke up?
Yes, that's when you saw the crime tape when you was coming to see me. Cause she had moved all her stuff out. Like it was a lot going on.
I was moving anyway because we was about to leave the apartment.
No, you ain't got a lot. We authentic on my channel. No,
we did break up, but
this girl broke up with me.
We married. We can't break up. I just was.
She bought divorce papers. Yo, look. Wait.
Oh, you get too real.
Brief intermission. We broke up while this girl was packing her stuff and brought divorce papers.
I went to the library downtown. I bought parking. I was so aggravated, y'all. I paid for parking, went to the library, printed out divorce papers, signed everywhere, brought them to her. She wouldn't let me in the house. I opened the door. She was like, okay, I'm gonna sign them. I gave them to her. She opened the door. I'm waiting outside the door. And she gave them back to me ripped up.
Cause who the fuck is you playing?
And all I could do was laugh. I wasn't even mad no more.
So yeah. Okay, so back to the story. Okay, also back to the story. So yeah, after I told Jen about everything that had happened, that next following day, crime tape.
Yeah.
And it was like abandoned clothes. Like it was crime tape and abandoned clothes.
You know how to add pictures in the video?
Yeah.
You should add the crime scene tape picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to add pictures and stuff like that. But girl, yes.
But I can't show the drugs because it's drugs.
I must
Blur it.
But yeah, we saw drugs on the stairs. We saw you got the picture of the man laid out.
No, I was scared. I didn't think
Oh yeah, no. It's crazy because when I told Jan about everything that had been going on, she showed me a picture of the man laid out on the stairs. So that means somebody had already told her about what's been going on.
And that's dangerous because I know a lot of little kids live there.
A lot of and older people.
Yeah, a lot of elderly people. Like, so that's not safe. And yeah, I wasn't playing it. I was trying to get out there ASAP because it was like little stuff and it kept happening in such a small time frame. I knew it was just gonna get worse and worse and worse.
My nails look cute.
Your nails are cute.
Okay, yeah, so
I want to show my ring.
yeah, we've been married for a while now. So don't think like we just anyway. So what I was gonna say. So yeah, it was crazy because when she showed me the man laid out on the stairs, I feel like you should have notified the community of like all this stuff that's been going on. Oh, remember that time we saw the police coming down the stairs and they had blood and stuff on the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
But we know what happened.
The only reason we know that something happened is because we talked to the police. It was like, oh, what y'all doing here? And it was like somebody had a fight or something. Like, I guess it was like a domestic abuse thing.
Yeah.
But like the community, like the leasing people never said like, hey, this going on. But they was always sending a letter talking about something. Oh, this happened. But y'all never said nothing about no crime.
Never said anything about no crime. So I think that was like the last interaction. So let me tell y'all how this lady tried to play with me after I told her we was moving. Okay, so I basically sent the lady an email of everything about everything we just told y'all. And she was just basically like, per our conversation, I've informed you that we're working on it. I also told her about the black wall that we painted in the apartment. She was like, you didn't get permission. And I was like, yeah, I got permission from Shonda. And then she was also like, y'all, we got SpongeBob playing. But then I also told her about like the lease. So per Louisiana, automatic automatic renewal law, it's illegal for a lease to roll back over until a 12-month lease. Basically, after my 12-month lease, it started because neither one of us contacted each other. It rolled over to a month-to-month lease. She get aggravated. She bored. Oh, okay, she's so sweet. I kind of like the TV in the background, but that was loud. Yeah, so basically, she was just trying to keep me in a lease that I know I didn't have to stay in because you have 60 days before your lease end to communicate if you're going to re-sign the lease or if you're going to leave or whatever like that. And neither one of us communicated anything about it. So basically, I had threatened to take legal action, and I had sent her like some laws and stuff like that, and she just didn't bother me about it after that. So we ended up moving out before the 1st, and we've been staying at Lauren's mama's house and stuff like that. So yeah, we've been chilling, but we move really soon. I'm not gonna tell y'all when the date is or anything like that because I don't want a video about it. I don't want to jinx it. A video about what? Moving. No permit. I just did. Oh. A story time. No, like you gonna show them. Oh, a tour. I don't know. Our new apartment is nice. Don't get me wrong. Our last apartment was really nice too. Like it was a walk-in shower. Our new apartment gonna have a walk-in shower. Oh, and they also have like a tub and a shower in the bathroom. Like separate. Yeah, separate in the bathroom. In our last apartment, it was just a shower in one bathroom, a walk-in shower, and a tub in another one. And then this time we'll also have a balcony. Tell them about our balcony in our last apartment. Oh, it was a fake balcony. Like you open the door like, oh, a balcony, and then it was like this much concrete and a bar, like bars. Yeah. And my dog tried to jump. It got like a little this much space. My dog almost leaped through it like a clown. Yeah. And then the view from our apartment was a graveyard. So it was from the dog. Bryce. Yeah, go get her. She was taking a nap, so she don't want to be in the video. Yeah, she think it's playtime because she didn't woke up. But what else? Yeah, so our view was like a graveyard. That was depressing some days. Our new apartment has an actual balcony that wraps around the apartment, so that's really nice. And a good, nice gym, a fishing pond, a walking trail, a car wash at the apartment. Yeah. It's a luxury apartment. Our last apartment wasn't really luxury. Oh yeah, let me tell y'all something else about so y'all know how I told y'all like it wasn't like low income or Section 8, but it was affordable equal housing. So come to find out that means they approve anybody, girl. Oh babe. Also tell me why the day we was moving out we ended up seeing them. Oh, the crackheads. Yes, the crackheads. Yeah, we was putting our stuff in the U-Haul and they was passing by. And I was mugging them because y'all would have she was like, oh no, you could just put me up to this store, which was the corner store that Buku drug. Basically what a crackheads be. So, cause we was familiar, cause we always go to this store and it's nothing but crackheads and homeless people. So, I kind of don't want to associate homeless people with crackheads.
Crackheads is different, but it's mainly crackheads, cause like right by the bus station. So I guess they just be they be hanging out at the bus station and the store, like literally like shoulder to shoulder with the gas station.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, I knew she was a crackhead. Basically, too many interactions with crackheads. Basically,
I'm scared of crackheads, y'all. Sorry, they unpredictable. They crack will make them do anything. They might be good people when they sober, but when they on that stuff, I'm scared of them. Sorry.
yeah, I agree. But hey, I got a crackhead, some crackheads in my family, and they honestly was cool. Like,
But them crackheads I know.
yeah,
I don't like strange crackheads.
yeah. Honestly, I personally feel like people on crack ain't gonna do nothing because all they want to do is get high and do crack. But honestly, like, you never know what people on drugs will do.
You don't think they'll rob you trying to get some crack?
Yo, they'll sell anything. I heard the stories, but this is not to like joke anybody who like on drugs or is a recovering addict or nothing like that.
Yeah.
I support you.
My other hand occupied.
We support you and anybody going through a sobriety journey. It's really not to joke, but it's to like make light of the situation.
Yeah, because it really was serious. Like, we wasn't joking about it, but it was like, especially that one encounter when I was coming up work and that dude was on the stairs. Like, that was really scary to me.
Yeah, because at first, like, I don't know, I feel like it's just dangerous because we girls and like, you know, you don't want to have to live in a place where you gotta tote something just to feel safe. In the city we live in, it's already bad. So like, basically, yeah, we moving.
Yeah, more to the story.
We moving.
Is you actually gonna post this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, I don't recommend nobody to live downtown.
Oh, wait, they know what city you stay in? Oh, never mind.
I never told them.
Well, specifically downtown in our city.
And downtown in no city. They say in LA is Buku. It's the same thing for homeless people.
For real.
When I lived in Texas, it was like that too.
Oh, well.
People know we from Louisiana though, because they always ask me if I'm from New Orleans.
Nah. That's it.
Yeah.
I feel like I got something to say, but I don't.
Me too. I feel like I got something to say too. So let's think about it. I'm excited to move, honestly.
Me too.
Staying at my mama house has been like very hard for me. But we pushing through. It's been fun though, because I actually love it over here. Because my mama got like a big house in the country and it's a lot of grass, a lot of land, you can walk. But she stay around all these white people and these Republicans. My mama stay around all these white people and these Republicans and stuff.
Yeah, they got Trump flags in the house. Like, people like 2 houses down from us, they got a Trump flag in their front yard, like a big one. They installed a whole flagpole just to put a Trump flag.
Big one.
Unnecessary.
I don't really like to talk about politics on here. I want this to be like a safe, unbiased space. So I don't really like to talk about race or politics on here. But it's kind of hard. But this being here has gotten y'all a lot of good videos because my mama got everything. When I say everything, she got everything in this bitch, like the Wi-Fi jumping in this bitch. But I think that's it. I'm finna go wash the dishes because we finna meet our mama at Sam's Club and get some groceries.
Okay, let's kiss.
Okay, y'all, bye.